Good morning. This is Joseph Vassar with the November 24th, 2025 CattleFax Opening Bell. This week's opening bell is brought to you by the American Gilvey Association. Fed cattle cash trade had moderate volume in the north and light to moderate volume in the south last week. Northern cash trade completed at mainly 216 to 218 live and 340 to 345 dress last week, decreasing $5 to $10 from the previous week's prices. The South traded at 222 to 224 live, which is $4 to $6 lower than the previous week. On Friday afternoon, Tyson Foods announced it would be closing the Lexington, Nebraska beef plant. It is reported to cease operations on January 20th, 2026. It was also announced that Tyson's Amarillo plant will undergo a reduction to single shift capacity. Leverage is expected to move more in favor of the packer as a result of this. However, it is important to note that the U.S. beef industry will still be operating with excess slaughter capacity in 2026 regardless of the plant closure. This week, show lists are coming in moderately larger in both the north and the south. Cash is expected to be lower this week. The average spot composite cutout decreased $4 a hundredweight last week at $3.69 a hundredweight. Despite this, the daily cutout quote was range bound, coming in at between $368 to $369 a hundredweight all week. 50s trimmings have started to imply lower moves, and 85 trimmings have traded sharply slower on Friday, which could correlate to 90s. This could spill into the chuck and round complex and be limiting to the cutout. The cutout is nearing major support at 360 to 365 a hundredweight and is predicted to be steady to slightly lower on the week. The November 1st cattle on feed report was released on Friday and was mostly in line with expectations. Placements were down 10% from a year ago, and marketings were down 8%. November 1st on feed was also down 2% from the year ago number. Thanks for watching and have a great week.